very, very disappointing video to make from just my last after I was hyping up Wolves and New York, talking about how they just salvaged their season. You know what I mean? They just saved their season. Avoided going down 3-0. Turned out going up 2-1 instead. Just for both these teams to blow it game 4. My God. Let's start with New York, I guess. Jalen Brunson had a crazy first quarter, similar to Ant last video I talked about. And at 15 points, Jalen Brunson had 13 points first quarter. Crazy to see. Ended the game with 31. Still wasn't enough. Jalen Brunson didn't shoot shit in the fourth quarter. He literally shot 3 field goal attempts made one, and was 1 for 3 of them. This is CPOY, man. Clutch player of the year, shooting 1 for fucking 3 in the fourth quarter. When they down 10 the whole time. They were down 10 points the entire fourth quarter. That hurt to see. Speaking of hurt, Cat. That knee. Unfortunately, Cat hurt his left knee, and I believe he's been having issues with his left knee for this entire season. Cat clearly don't look 100% out there. He clearly does not. He got up. He was limping. Played the rest of the game. He basically looked hurt as fuck. I'm worried about Cat. I'm not going to lie. If Cat's hurt, this series is over. I mean, you could already say it's over. It's 3-1, but just scary stuff, you know. New York was turnover city. My God, I felt like I was watching the 23-24 Warriors out there. For the record, I'm referencing that season of my Warriors for the entirety of this fucking channel because it was the most painful season of my fucking life. God, that basketball was horrible that season. Anyways, I believe NY had like 21 turnovers that game. Killed them. So many positions. It killed them. Tips. This could very well be Tibbs' last season with NY, y'all. I mean, according to the fan reception, my God, the amount of people saying fire Tibbs and people hating his rotations and to the starters just not being well rested. I think that's the thing with Tom Thibodeau. He's known for not really resting his guys as often as he should. NY's been looking dead. Been looking so dead these past fourth quarters. I remember seeing OG at the line. And my Lord, when he's at the line, he's breathing like he about to die, man. It's not just him; it has to be everyone else out there. They busting their ass out. They working hella hard. Their roster ain't as deep as Pacers is, so the starters, naturally got to play more minutes than Pacers do, which makes Pacers well rested more dangerous. Just all that led to a pretty terrible game for New York, man. Again, down 3-1, just not good. Moving on to Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton, man, salute to you. That game you had was an all-timer and by far your best. Literally his best game ever. 32 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers, being the star of a contending team right now and being such a good ball handler to have his 0 turnovers in a huge game like this to potentially seal your way to finals is fucking crazy. In the first 9 minutes of this game, Tyrese had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. The first 9 minutes, y'all. Fucking insane. The deep ass team of the Pacers is something that you just can't coach for, bro. From Tyrese giving you about 25 to 30-ish these playoffs so far. Not averaging overall, but I'm pretty sure Tyrese has had more games where he's hit 30 than games where he hasn't, so I'm just, call it there. Pascal dropping you 30 points this game, 40 points the other. Aaron Neesmith having a huge, was it game 2, game 1, whatever it was, man. 30 points, I think 4 or 5 threes in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It was just insane. Benedict Martherin, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name, 20 points in 12 minutes? Anyone on this whole roster could just have their night where they're putting 20 plus, and it's the most impossible thing to try to coach and prepare for because they're just so unpredictable, man. Pacers are a dangerous fucking team. Very dangerous. Again, they're up 3-1, go for them, looking like they sealed the series. Gotta see game 5. I'm rooting for New York as always. I believe New York is good enough to push this to 7. I really think they can. I'm not saying they win 7 because, again, 3-1 is fucking crazy. We just got to wait and see. OKC, Minnesota, man. OKC, let's just get this out the way. Their big 3 is fucking crazy. OKC, with making minimal blockbuster moves for their roster, has gotten an insane core of Chet, SGA, and Jalen Williams. It's just fucking crazy. Their stats last game. Chet, 21 points, 9 for 14 field goals, crazy efficient, 3 blocks. I'm pretty sure Chet Holmgren had 2 blocks the entire series versus Nuggets. 2 blocks. He had 3 in that last OKC game. SGA, 40 points. 40 points, man. This guy's fucking killing them. 13 for 30. Damn near 50% field goal efficiency. And Jalen Williams, man, 30 fucking 4, 13. 34 points, 13 for 24 field goals. Bro, do you know how fucking dangerous a roster is when one guy's giving you 34 and he wasn't even their highest scorer that night? This fucking team is just something else, man. Shout out to Alex Caruso, by the way. I just had this in my notes because I feel like Alex Caruso is just such an important hooper for their team because man, I hate it. I don't want to disrespect him by calling him like a cheerleader or whatever, but he just brings such good vibes, bro. Like, whenever he be scoring like a big shot, like specifically threes, usually like a 3 or I'm not even gonna say. I swear to God, Caruso only hits threes. Every time I tune in, specifically, I always see him shoot a 3, and he raises his team so much in just energy. Like, he be getting the guys going. He be talking about we can do this, all this and all that. Like, I just think he's a great locker room guy. He's just a great guy for vibes. I just think he does his part in just uplifting his guys. So I think everyone needs a team. I think everyone needs a guy on their team similar to an Alex Caruso who does that, Just shout out to him because that's a really cool part of his game. But yeah, OKC, crazy ass game. Man, for Minnesota Timberwolves, dude, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks so much. The one game we get close in this fucking series so far. The one game we get close. It's a fucking game where the bench carries because Anthony Edwards and fucking Julius Randle combined for 21 points. Combined for 21 points the game just before they combined for fucking 54, I told y'all. But they combined for 21. This game is dead. Anthony Edwards, 16 points, 5 for 13. I believe 1 for 7 from 3. Now I'm gonna give him his other 6 shots that was in the paint. I believe his other 6 shots were drives, and 100% of his drives that game was him being double teamed. I get not making the drives, but 1 for 7 off 3 at a time where you was leading the season in 3-pointers, man. This season, like, that's just super depressing. And Julius Randle, man, 5 points, 1 for fucking 7. I guess he just had to have made 1 3 and 2 free throws. So fucking sad, man. Again, the one game in this whole series where it wasn't a blowout and it was close. The 2 big stars couldn't show up. Game 5 is happening right fucking now, so they're fucking forced to do that this game, or else it's just over. Again, sorry for getting this video to you guys late, but a lot of shit happened today. Anyways, it's just super, super fucking sad, man. Very depressing from the Timberwolves. They really could have had a great chance about making this 2-2. And they just couldn't fulfill it. One part I hate about Anthony Edwards' game right now, not even his game, just his personality, man. Just a little like mini ant event. I'm giving him so much shit for this because it's something that I respected him for so much last playoffs. It's his accountability, man. It's just fucking nowhere to be seen this year. Am I the only one who's noticing that? Last year there were so many clips in playoffs where he was taking so much accountability and putting all the faults in himself. After a bad game, he would talk about how it would be his fault. He got to set a better example for his team. He got to be a better leader. He will try to be better. All this, all that. Like, he would be saying all this stuff, apologizing, realizing his mistakes, realizing where he fucked up, and trying to be better for it next game, and publicly saying he apologizes. This year, man, like, he had that terrible game 1 versus Warriors. Y'all know that. I think that game where I forgot what he had at halftime. I think it was like 0 field goals or something like that, or like 1 field goal, whatever. He had a terrible game versus Warriors game 1. And I think he was 0 for 10 field goals at one point. And the coach was talking about how this is on Ant to get us going as our team leader. And Ant post game was hearing his coach saying that he was talking about, what is he talking about? And Ant was saying how he takes basically no accountability, how it's not on him and he did his job. Even this game, too. He clearly struggled, 5 for 13, 16 fucking points in a must-win game. Tells some interviewer he did his job. He was making the right play. Didn't take enough shots to struggle according to him. Like, that's just so fucking weak, man. I gave him shit for this game because last year he was he was the complete opposite. He was all about taking accountability, looking in the mirror, realizing where he would fuck up, and try to patch that for next game. Now he's just so reflective. Like, that was the championship mindset, and why I gave him credit, why I was telling you guys last video, I believe Ant's the type of caliber to lead the type of player to lead his team to a ring. With his attitude, he'll get nowhere near that. And again, I just don't know what it is this year. He gotta change the shit. He gotta change that ASAP because that just pisses me off to hear. Anyways, that's basically it. Both NY and OKC are in terrible shit. Both down 3-1, and both could literally be over at any game at this point. I'm rooting for both of these teams in their game 5s, respectively, hoping to make this series 3-2. A game 7 for both of these series would be amazing to watch. So let's just see. But I don't know. At this rate, it could very well be over. I guess let's just see. If y'all enjoyed the video, by the way, please make sure to go check out my other content, my Twitch, my YouTube reaction channel. Would appreciate that. Have a good day, y'all. Take care. Later.